moving on, we go to Gambits. So what exactly are Gambits? So Gambits are fill words in a conversation with the following function. So Gambits help to overcome Kommunikationsschwierigkeiten. If you have trouble keeping the conversation continuous, then you can use these Gambits, which will help you to continue the conversation. They also help you to structure the conversation. It also helps to find out or understand or differentiate the important things in a conversation and the non-important things in a conversation. And they also help to influence the communications part, especially in a positive side. It's Mitgefühl, so that you can also feel his pain or you feel his opinion. So these Gambits are broadly categorized into 5 groups. One is start signal. You basically start with yeah, also. When somebody asks you something, you can basically use it. Then you can have Abtönungssignal, where you express your opinion. Ich meine, finden Sie nicht. Then you have Verstärkungssignal, where you say, hey, die Wahrheit zu sagen, to actually tell the reality, that's not the way it is. So where you basically put the emphasis on. Then you have Appell and the Kommunikation. You're basically trying to get an answer from your Kommunikations partner. So this will be mostly a question. What do you think? Nee, nicht wahr? Then you have a feedback on the Kommunikations partner. Yeah, I can see your point, aber so you can go like that. Ich verstehe, was Sie nicht sagen, wirklich, etc. So these are Gambits. Then we move on to ellipses. Ellipses are the left out speaking elements which are not really important for the understanding. Meaning your sentence will be like broken sentence, but still you can understand the meaning. So those elements which has been left out in that sentence is called as ellipses. So typical example, all the slogans. See, the slogans are like bold words. So in this case, I have Audi slogan, Vorsprung durch Technik. Like, you can basically see that there are a lot of words missing here if you want to really communicate the real intention. But this is like short and sweet, and it does communicate the real intention. Then you have was denn. So this is an abgekürzt form von was ist denn. So here actually that ist part has been left over, but still you can make out what is being intended. So this ist here is the ellipsis. So it is not like concrete words. It depends upon how you are speaking and the situation, to whom you are speaking, etc. So that's what the main definition is. Ellipses are the left out speaking elements which are not relevant for understanding. Then the book goes on to give a tip as to how to practice Dialogarbeit or Dialogübungen. For that it explains about a Dialoggeländer. We'll get to that. That is basically this small paragraph which I have described. So for you to build speaking competence, you must have a particular Übung sequence. You must practice in a particular sequence where you can increase the progression, difficulty, and you go step by step till you get to the level of free speaking. So till that point you use the Dialogbausteine. So you can use Diskursmittel, you can know how to speak between those two guys, etc. So to achieve this, there is something called as Dialoggeländer. This is what the book describes. A Dialoggeländer will have all kinds of exercises which will start with reproductive expression, then teilweise produktive and teilweise reproductive expression, and then finally you use like an ALM technique where you are able to practice or demonstrate a typical dialogue. So a Dialoggeländer has got all kinds of Übungs material. So you'll have discourse material, it will have example dialogues, it will have Reihenfolge, like order these dialogues in the correct order, and then you have Sprachbaukasten, etc. And like I said, the Übungen werden in Progression geübt, so you can increase the difficulty, and at the final stage with the Sprachbaukasten, with the language switchboard, you basically start building new dialogues.
With that, the chapter comes to an end. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment to the channel. If you have any questions, then contact me via email or put down your comments and I'll be able to reply. Thank you.